Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Dragon Age, and welcome to what I guess would be technically called a story time. So, what I'm not doing a Halloween special video because I don't have enough time, and so I'm reading a story that I wrote for English. It's a scary story since it's Halloween today, and yeah. So this video is gonna keep playing over and over. The footage is gonna keep playing over and over until I get finished with the story. And yeah, so I don't know. I got a 95% on it, so I think you all will enjoy it. All right. So this is called Shadows. I woke up to the sound of the floorboards creaking. My eyes jerked open, and I stared at my ceiling through the darkness. John, what are you doing in my room? I asked, my body shaking. There was no answer. I reached out my hand from under my blankets, but jerked it back when my skin realized how cold my room was. I looked over towards my door. It opened, then slammed shut whenever I sat up. I got out of bed and raced to the door. I opened it and ran to my brother's room. I busted the door open and turned on the light, and saw my brother in the corner, hugging his knees and rocking back and forth. What's wrong with you? Why were you in my room? I glared at him. The shadows are here, Sean. I saw them. They're coming for me. His voice was shaking. Ever since he was little, John always talked about the shadows. He was terrified of them, and believes that they are the reason our parents were dead. We came home one day from school to find our parents' bodies mutilated. I was 18 and John was 13. That was 3 years ago. It was just me and him now. I've never believed in the shadows. Come sleep in my room, then, I suggested. He shook his head. I walked over to him and knelt down. Look, you need to get some sleep. You have school tomorrow. I'll stay in here with you. John nodded. I helped him up and into bed. I closed the door and sat down in front of it. After a few minutes, he was asleep. I put my head against the door. I closed my eyes for a few seconds. I had apparently fallen asleep because when I woke up, the sun was shining through John's window. I went to wake him up, but he was gone. I thought maybe he already went to get breakfast, but then I looked at his alarm clock. It was 9:15. I quickly opened the door and went to the phone in the kitchen. I called his school. They said he was there. I sighed. At least he was safe. A few minutes later, I was on the couch watching TV whenever the doorbell rang. I got up and opened the door. No one was there. Then something smashed behind me. I whipped around and saw a picture had fallen from the wall. This continued all throughout the day until John came home. When he did, he went straight to his room. How'd school go? I asked. He didn't answer. I left him alone until dinner. At dinner, he didn't take a bite. He just poked at it. What's bothering you? We're eating your favorite food and you're not even touching it, I said. He stared at his food. If they don't come for me tonight, they'll come for you. That's all he said. He was talking about the shadows. After that, he went to his room and closed the door. I was in bed. What John had said had chilled me to the core. There was a lightning storm going on outside. My room would light up for a second and then go pitch black again. I couldn't sleep. One of us was going to die tonight. I would have stayed in John's room, but his door was locked. I looked at my alarm clock. It was 12:16 in the morning. When the power went out, I waited for it to come back on. What seemed like forever passed. Then I heard my brother scream. I bolted out of my bed and to my door. The doorknob was freezing cold. Then I heard a gurgle sound and a thump. The scream stopped. I ran out my room and to John's room. His door was opened. I strained my eyes, trying to see what was in the darkness. Then lightning flashed, and I saw a body on the floor. It was John. I almost puked. Lightning flashed again, and I saw the silhouette, the shadow. Its eyes were blood red, and I saw rows of razor-sharp teeth. It let out a scream that still chills my bones to this day. I ran out of John's room and out the front door. I was running down the road. I looked back and stopped. On the porch, I saw the shadow. I saw it walk back into the house. I didn't believe in the shadows. Until now. So yeah, that was it. I thought it was pretty good, and I thought it was creepy, because I had to write it at nighttime. But yeah, so if you all enjoyed, a like would be greatly appreciated, and yeah. So, my question for you all today is, what are you guys being for Halloween? I'm going as a mentally disturbed, insane person, and if you've seen it on my Instagram, then you know what I'm gonna look like. But yeah, so I'm going to a party later, and so I won't be able, this is the only time I'll be able to upload today. So, yeah. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and yeah, as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, and happy Halloween!